Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and wide-open skies, lived a boy named Lucas. Lucas was no ordinary boy. He had a dream that soared higher than the birds, higher even than the clouds. He dreamed of becoming an astronaut and traveling to the moon. Every night, Lucas would sit by his window, staring up at the twinkling stars, imagining himself floating among them. He built models of rockets from cardboard and tape, and read every book he could find about space and astronauts. His room was filled with posters of the moon and the vast expanse of space, a constant reminder of his ultimate goal. One summer, Lucas learned about a competition organized by the National Space Agency. The winner would get a chance to visit the Space Center and experience a simulated moon mission. Determined, Lucas spent every waking hour preparing his entry. He wrote an essay about his passion for space exploration, drew detailed diagrams of his dream rocket, and even built a small prototype. Weeks later, a letter arrived. With trembling hands, Lucas opened it to find that he had won. He could hardly contain his excitement as he traveled to the Space Center, his heart pounding with the thrill of possibility. At the Space Center, Lucas met real astronauts and saw real rockets. His heart raced with excitement as he climbed into the simulator. The countdown began, and with a roar, the simulator shook, mimicking a real launch. Lucas felt as if he were truly on his way to the moon. But something unexpected happened. As the simulator's virtual journey progressed, a sudden jolt knocked Lucas off course. The screens around him flickered, and the controls went haywire. Before he knew it, Lucas was no longer on a simulated path to the moon. Instead, he was lost in a different part of the galaxy, a place the engineers had never programmed. Lucas's fear quickly turned to wonder as he looked out the simulator's windows. He saw planets with rings made of shimmering ice, stars that pulsed with vibrant colors, and nebulas that looked like cosmic paintings. Despite being lost, Lucas felt a strange sense of peace and awe. As the simulator continued its unexpected journey, it brought Lucas to a planet unlike any he had ever imagined. The sky was a deep shade of violet, and the ground sparkled with crystals. Gentle, luminescent creatures floated through the air, leaving trails of light behind them. Lucas stepped out of the simulator, feeling the soft, warm surface of the planet under his feet. Exploring this new world, Lucas discovered an ancient city filled with advanced technology and knowledge. He met beings who welcomed him warmly, sharing their wisdom and stories of the universe. They taught him about the interconnectedness of all things, the beauty of exploration not for conquest, but for understanding and harmony. Lucas spent what felt like weeks on this planet, learning and growing in ways he had never imagined. He realized that while the moon was his dream, the universe had so much more to offer. He learned that sometimes, getting lost could lead to discovering places and things far greater than what he had originally sought. When it was time to return, the beings of the planet guided Lucas back to his simulator, now repaired and ready to take him home. As the familiar sights of Earth came into view, Lucas felt a mixture of sadness and joy. He knew he would never forget the incredible journey he had experienced. Back in his small town, Lucas continued to dream of space. But now, his dreams were even bigger, filled with the wonders of the universe and the lessons he had learned. He shared his story with everyone he met, inspiring others to reach for the stars, but also to embrace the unexpected paths that life might take them on. Lucas grew up to become an astronaut, and although he eventually made it to the moon, he always remembered the better place he found when he got lost. And whenever he looked up at the night sky, he smiled, knowing that somewhere out there, a magical world awaited those who dared to dream and explore.